Hey everybody, it is Tom.
Hi.
I said hi, I don't know if you could hear it. So, I thought a nice, chill holiday thing we could do would be to do some coloring in the Heartstopper coloring book. But, yeah, my computer was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I made it so none of your videos or sound worked? Wouldn't that be fun? So I've been doing troubleshooting for like an hour. Okay, it wasn't an hour, it was more like 20 minutes, but still, it was annoying. More annoying because it did the same thing not long ago. But yeah, so I've discovered that if I plug in my headphones, the sound and video works, which makes no freaking sense. But here we are. So, welcome to my desk. This is my cup of tea. These are my colored pencils. These are my short, stubby fingers. And this is my Heartstopper coloring book. So, I figured we will color some pictures. We will chat. I will drink my tea. And I have some lovely Christmas lo-fi music going in the background. But because of my computer's difficulties, you cannot hear it. So, I assume I will add in some lovely Christmas lo-fi or something. I will add some kind of holiday music to the actual video. So, yeah, let's do it. Okay, as I move my microphone all around. All right, let's have a sip of my. So I have some green tea, which doesn't look green, but it's green, I swear. And it's in my cup of happy mug. Lovely. I don't actually have a holiday mug, so. Okay, so here's the, if you have a Heartstopper coloring book, feel free to color along, and if you don't, that is also fine. You can color anything you want. So I haven't done too much coloring in this book. I've done this page here, as you can see, with some rainbow, and some of my more sedate coloring choices. But yeah, some of these. Okay, we have Nick and Charlie kissing. I've done this one. I've done only Charlie in this whole panel and given him a stripy hat for some reason, a striped hat. We've got Nick with a blue neck because it turns out Charlie's colors bled onto Nick. The colors of you. Okay, so we've done Charlie in this one and this one. In my defense, it was a very dimly lit coffee shop where I was doing this one, and I could not really see what colors I was putting on them, so I thought I was giving, like, a red here, and I don't even know what I thought, but we ended up with this, so this is the new fashion trend, if you didn't know. Yeah, so then we have some Tara and Darcy here. So maybe we'll see. Let's go for. I think I've already done one of the holiday ones, but let's see if we can find another holiday. Yeah. So I already did this one a while back, but here's Nick and Charlie, and Charlie talking about. I know he's ripping apart some holiday movie in this one. I want to say it's the Santa Claus, but I could be mistaken there. I probably am. Alright, let's see. Do we have any other holiday-themed one? I mean, Pride, obviously, is a holiday all year round. We have Elle in shades of purple. We have one, again, I thought this was red, but instead Charlie gets to wear pink. It's kind of reddish. Okay, we have Nick and Charlie booping. Got Halloween. Oh, Mr. Ajayi and Mr. Farouk. Just Nick's hair in this picture. Or I was like, let's try this one, and then just noped out after just doing his hair. There might not be another holiday one. If so, we'll just pick a random one to color. This is good content right here. Okay, well, Charlie's wearing a big ol' one of his jumpers in this one, so we could do this one. So we'll do this one right here. I'm not pointing to it correctly. We'll do this one right here because Charlie's wearing a jumper and they both look cozy and could potentially be doing something holiday related. I'll just push I'll just push all my colored pencils off the table and then make a really loud noise with them. Does that sound cool? Does that sound good with you? Okay, so what should we do first? All right, so let's give Charlie some blue eyes, but we'll use dark blue. And I can't lean close to see, so I'm sure I'll mess this up. But okay, there. Charlie has blue eyes. Can you see? Can you see? Oh my God. Where? Okay, trust me, he has blue eyes. Blue pencil, blue eyes. I've done it. Okay, now, the controversial giving Nick blondish hair. And Kit Connor himself is most definitely of the ginger persuasion. But as far as like the choices we have here, I mean, I tend to do this color and then just add in some brown because he is sort of like, I mean, you can see on the front, did I just mess it up? You can see on the front cover, like, his hair is kind of light brown, but I just always see him as having, like, blondish hair, like blondish ginger. I don't know. So usually when I'm coloring, like, my face is about half an inch away from the page because, you know, I'm old and my eyesight is not the best. And also I just tend to do that because I'm intense. So, like, I'm making all these little, like, I'm not doing a good job of coloring is what I'm saying. So, okay, so let's give Nick a little bit of skin tone here. We'll just get in some brown there. Get his arms, his rugby arms. He's not allowed to use them for anything else, only for rugby. And holding Charlie, of course. Okay, now for Charlie, obviously we cannot color in his hair because it's already colored in, but we will give him a little bit of skin tone as well. I'm not doing a good job here. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid and like was, oh my God, I'll just knock all the color pencils off. When I was a kid and was learning how to draw or how to color and things, like all of my classmates in my 100% white school would like color any skin tone orange. They would use an orange colored pencil, so we had all these orange people around. And my mom took me aside after oh my God. Okay, there's lots of snowblowers going on today because we had a freaking blizzard last night. Anyway, what was I saying? So my mom took me aside and she's like, look, you use a brown colored pencil. You use a brown colored pencil for skin tone. And if the person is white, you make it a light brown. And if the person is not white, you make it a darker brown. But none of this orange crap. Put her foot down. So I never colored people orange after that moment. I mean, clearly my whole class, I mean, now it's Trump country where I went to school. So, you know, they were just prophets foreseeing the coming of the orange man who would follow. So, yeah. Okay. So, Charlie's jumper. I'm going to have a sip of tea to show you the cup so you know that I'm having a sip of tea. All right. So Charlie's jumper color is always a thing, cause like I always want to put him in blue for some reason. I know that he is the yellow of the blue and yellow, but I always want to put him in blue, cause I think it's a nice color and it matches his eyes. And also, I recently discovered that I think blue is one of my favorite colors. Although, okay, another story time. So the last story cast my mother in a positive light. Here's the not so positive one. So, here, we'll just start coloring Charlie while I'm telling the story. So, when I was in, I want to say like 7th or 8th grade, because I was old enough that I cared about my appearance, I loved the color blue, and I wanted to like have clothing that was blue. And again, my mother took me aside and was like, you should not wear blue because you don't look good in blue. And she said, she legit told me, like, and this is a family curse. I had the same thing. When I was in school, one of my teachers wrote, you shouldn't wear blue, you don't look good in it, at the top of my paper. Which, what? What? Like, so she was passing this knowledge on to me that the people in our family apparently don't look good in blue, which I disagree. I love blue. I think I look fine in blue. But at the time, I was like, oh, okay. And so I just never wore blue. And that sucks because blue, like, it's taken me all these years to kind of undo that and realize that, yeah, blue is my favorite color, and that's fine. Like, I never said blue is my favorite color after that. Like, I was always like, oh yeah, I like purple, which purple is great. No offense to purple, but I like blue, damn it. And I want to wear blue. So, yeah, that's my story. But yeah, so whoever that teacher was who like traumatized my mother and caused her to cast that trauma down onto me, screw you, sir or ma'am, or I doubt it was a non-binary person because NB folks would never do that to someone. That's not true. I mean, there's bad people in all groups, but I choose to believe that the NB population would not cast aspersions on someone for wearing a color that did not perhaps suit them according to their stupid opinion. But yeah, so story time with Tom. Yeah, so parents, if your child does not look good in a certain color according to your thoughts, maybe just keep those thoughts to yourself. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it doesn't freaking matter. And they can just wear what they like, you know? All right, so we're making some headway on Charlie's beautiful blue sweater. Yep. So I'm off today, which is nice, but it's negative 35 degrees Fahrenheit with wind chill, so I will not be going outside. But on the plus side, there's a tiny bit of sun poking out through the clouds and illuminating the blizzard, which is nice. The aftermath of the blizzard, I should say. It stopped snowing. Now it's just blowing, 50 miles an hour. 50-mile-an-hour winds and several inches of snow, but it could be worse. It could always be worse. Yeah. Yep. So I am a righty. I am a right-handed person, but there was a period when I was a teenager where I thought it would be really cool to be left-handed, so I tried to teach myself how to be left-handed by I would write lines. I would write just sentences over and over with my left hand to try to get used to using it. And yeah, that went about as well as can be expected. I ended up being decent at it. Like I could write legibly and draw not terribly using my left hand. But for any of those people who existed in a time when being left-handed was discouraged and were forced to switch to their right hand, yeah, that's bullshit. That sucks. So, can confirm. Yeah. So, this time I'm going to have a drink of water because it turns out talking makes my throat dry. And also my water glass is caught up in my microphone cord. Watch me just sweep the whole thing off my desk. Okay, so I've done a fine job on Charlie's sweater. It's not great, but that's fine. We're not here to do great art. We're here to have a chill time with holiday music and my hands gesturing at you. Yeah. Okay, so Charlie's pants. Should we do Nick's? Maybe we'll do Nick's shirt before we do Charlie's pants. So I feel like we need to have a color here and a color here and then a lighter color here maybe. So maybe maybe orange? Do we dare? Maybe a dark orange here and a light orange here. Or maybe we'll do that. Okay. Going to chaos. Chaos land. Yep. So we'll do an orange. I like orange. Orange is a fine color. I just hope this colored pencil is sharpened within an inch of its life, so there's a very good chance that if I push any harder than this, it's just gonna snap. Oh my god. Yep. But anyway, so with the right hand, left hand thing, I was gonna say, so who among us here are right-handers? Who among us here are left-handers? And who is ambidextrous? Wow. Tell me your stories. Yeah, and in the comments to this video, feel free to chat about anything, because we're just having a nice holiday visit. We're just having a nice chat while we color. So like, tell me whatever you want. Just tell me stuff. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a stream like this sometime, where we just sit and color together, but I don't know how interesting that would be, so we'll see. All right, so yeah, so it is the holiday. It is a holiday weekend of Christmas is coming up, and yeah, my friend Emily was gonna come over, and we were gonna have a Christmas thing on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, but given that neither of us have a car, and it's like, as I said, 35 degrees below zero outside right now, we may need to reassess. But we'll see. I'm hopeful. I'm cautiously optimistic that we will be able to do something, but we'll see what happens. And I am going to have a Zoom call with my family. Well, with my mom and at least one of my two brothers. The other one is in Indonesia and has not yet replied to my email because he is having a fight with my mother. And I'm not sure if he for some reason lumps me in with her. But yeah, that was more detail than you needed to know. But we're just chatting. We're chatting here. Chatting's happening. Yep. But yeah, so what are you guys up to this weekend? And I have to say, it's always kind of a letdown when holidays happen on a weekend, because you're kind of cheated out of extra days off. Like, if this holiday was in the middle of a week, well, not in the middle of a week, but we'd at least get, like, for Christmas this year, I get off Friday, which I would have off anyway because I get every other Friday off. And that's it. Monday I'm back to work. That's not fair. That's not right. And like for New Year's, nothing. I get nothing. Because it happens on a weekend. What cruel trickery is this calendar? What do we ever do to you except, weird things? I don't know. So another bonus of this coloring stream, it's not a stream, another bonus of this coloring video is that you get to hear the unedited weirdness that comes out of my mouth. Usually I cut out the majority of the weirdness and things that don't make sense, unless I'm really sleep deprived, in which case I'm just like, let them find out. Let them know that I'm weird. You guys already know. You already know I'm weird. Okay, so, pants. Now the issue here is that I usually want to give Nick like gray sweatpants, but we have our options for gray are this very dark, very thick charcoal black pencil, or this like standard pencil. So we can either have like filling in a standardized test color pants, or he can have like aggressive, who are you kidding, this isn't gray, this is charcoal black pants. So this is a challenge, but I feel like this pencil colors better. Like this one, the normal pencil colors about as well as you would think. So, so we'll give this a try. We'll try with the gray. That was in quotation marks, but I'm using my finger, so I couldn't give it the quotation marks. Yeah, this is black. This is not gray. This is black. But we'll try. Maybe if I'm just kind of light. It needs a light touch. Which, I mean, I don't really have a light touch, but we'll do our best. Here, I'll just kind of like, we're just gonna do just a little, some gentle lines here. This is fine. This is completely fine and good. This looks excellent. Very, very good. Yeah, but so, do you guys have any holiday traditions that you will be taking part in? Or are you hanging out and being chill in the chilly weather? Or maybe you're in the southern hemisphere and you're being chill in super hot weather. I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, my family at Christmas would always like go over to my. So we would go when I was a kid. We would go over to my grandma's house on Christmas Eve in the evening, and then on Christmas Day we would go to my great grandmother's house. And I can't talk and choose a colored pencil color at the same time, it turns out. So hold that thought. What color should Charlie's pants be? This is clearly the most important decision of my day. I kind of want to go with red because I think blue and red look good together. But red pants seem a bit... They seem a bit. Just a bit. But if not red, then what? I know Charlie wears black pants a lot, but we've just used this on Nick. I mean, yeah, we'll do black pants for Charlie. We'll use the charcoal one more time. It's really dark though. It's gonna get rid of all the little details here. That's okay. All right, Charlie, your very black legs are coming. Yeah. So we would go to my great grandmother's house on Christmas Day and exchange presents and see members of the family who we really only saw on Christmas, and like, what else would we do? We would have we wouldn't have I'm good at the talking. So my family on Christmas would not do any kind of roast or anything. We would have sandwiches and potato salad and pickled eggs and things like that. And it was always very tasty. But I guess it's good because it means that the cooks of the family don't really have to cook, because you just slap down some lunch meat and some various things, and then everybody has a good time. So Thanksgiving we would always have the huge meal with the roast turkey and all these sides and stuff like this. But Christmas is always a more chill occasion, literally and figuratively. So yeah, but that was always a good time. My great grandma lived in the city. Not really city, but as city as my hometown got. So my house was hell and gone up a mountain in the middle of the woods, and we had 2 neighbors who you had to hike to get to. Not super hike, but they were a little bit of a walk. And my great grandma though lived in a neighborhood, and there were other houses and roads and trees. Well, I mean, we had trees too because, woods, but different trees, city trees. So, yeah, but it was always fun going there, is the conclusion of my story. Okay, now, socks. Gotta choose a sock color here. I kind of want to go with pink, just for fun. I mean, it is... Okay, I got it. It is a holiday stream. Again, it's not a stream. It's a video. I'm streaming later. Yeah. We'll do red and green. We'll give Nick red socks and Charlie green socks. That's what we're going to do. Is this red? There's no color on it. Okay. It looks like red. It's the only pencil I have that looks red, so we're going to say it's red. But it definitely has this is not red. That's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. But yeah, so I don't know when I will get this video uploaded, but I'm going to be streaming later today, because what else am I going to do with my time when I can't go outside? I mean, I say that like I go outside regularly. Many days pass sometimes when I do not go outside except to take my garbage out. So, but today I'm definitely not going outside because, sea above RE, blizzard, and 50-mile-an-hour winds, and 35 degrees below zero. So, oh, I already got the green. Okay, there's Nick's green sock. No, I'm holding the green. Nick's red socks. I know what colors are. So for Charlie's, we're going to do a cheeky little dark green on the heel and the toe, and then a lighter green on the main portion of the sock. Wow, I am a visionary. I am an artiste. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. All right, there we go. Now, is that it? Oh, you know what? I need to give Nick brown eyes, which doesn't usually work out well because I'm not good at the little things there. Ooh, and his eyebrows. He needs eyebrows that are colored in. So we'll color his eyebrows a little bit. And give them also a little bit of brown. Okay, so here's our, oh my god, you can't see them. Here's our finished, beautiful work of art. We've got Charlie and Nick. Yeah. So, yay, we colored something. That was fun. All right. So, we'll stop here for now because, I mean, I need to go make lunch and prepare for the stream and see if I can figure out what the heck's going on with my computer. So, yeah, but thank you for joining me and my hands. Thank you for joining my hands and me for a lovely holiday coloring time. And if you have colored this same picture or any of the other pictures from the Heartstopper yearbook, it's not the Heartstopper yearbook, from the Heartstopper coloring book, feel free to tag me, to post them and tag me on Instagram or Twitter, because those are social media sites that I use, and I would love to see them. I would love to see what you have done. So, all right, well, I hope you're having a lovely time. I just keep, like, I don't usually gesture with my hands this much. I'm just doing it because you can only see my hands, so I feel like if there's not movement on the screen, you will get bored and go away. So, movements! Mesmerizing! Okay. All right, so, I'm going to come down here. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye. I hope this recorded. Bye.